Blitztrooper, locked and loaded.
Hostile units incoming! Peacekeepers, prepare for combat!
What's this new toy? Got a name?
Name's Eliznes. The latest Break Striker, beefed up with extra armor.
Code Red! Code Red! Main cabin breach! Hangar on fire! Safety engaged! Stay alert! Emergency exit! Warning! Oxygen level below 20.9%. Warning! Oxygen level below 19.5%.
This thing utilizes the same interface as the pyrogenesis strikers.
Eliznes initiated. Safety disengaged. Mind bridge activated. Injecting Corixium particles. Initiating system diagnostics. Structural integrity confirmed. Fluid armor confirmed. Corixium engine power supply confirmed. Incoming urgent message from Space Garrison. Attention! We are under attack from Thea's Vanguard. Significant damage confirmed. Self-destruct activates in 120 seconds. All units evacuate immediately.
Evacuate? The escape pods were all destroyed. I need an alternative plan.
Under attack. Fluid armor activated. Fire control system enabled. Calibrating weapon system. Energy autocannon and induced sword are combat ready. Self-destruct initiates in 10 seconds.
Eliznes, initiate re-entry sequence.
Initiating atmospheric re-entry sequence. Incoming heavy assault from hostile colossal striker. Induced sword offline. Switch to energy autocannon. Charge energy autocannon to boost short-range damage. Enemy targets detected. Adjust manually to lock. Fire control radar unstable. Keep targets within lock-on range. System will assist once a target is locked.
Evade incoming attacks. Hostiles detected outside viewpoint. The system will indicate attack directions around the battlefield.
Enemy targets detected. Overheating. Rebooting system. Fluid armor depleted. Structural integrity at critical level.
Just a little wear and tear. You're growing on me.
Warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate switch your main weapon from energy autocannon to Battle Halberd. Battle Halberd can bypass enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage. You may switch your main weapon from energy autocannon to Battle Halberd. Battle Halberd can bypass enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage. You may also use gas cannons to attack. Gas cannons' powerful impact can immobilize the target.
Where's the orbital elevator? And why such disorder? Police this! Connect me to the nearest Peacekeeping Corps HQ.
Urgent communication incoming from friendly ground base.
Pilot, this is Zone 48. Confirm identity. Over.
Peacekeeper 98213, reporting.
Pilot, we were also blindsided by CS Vanguard. The garrison's debris has
High-threat
wreaked
target
havoc on us.
acquired.
Unable to provide support. Over.
Simmer down now.
A colossal striker from CS Vanguard is in the area. Take cover if you see an incoming...
Continue to attack with Battle Halberd and Gauss cannons. Use Complex Shield to stun inside enemy with a perfect block. Activate Complex Shield to block frontal attacks. Attention, Shadow Special Task Force. Rescue operation at Moshmok is about to begin. All relevant personnel complete your final checks. Weapon airdrop ready. Cargo rocket ready. Striker systems calibrated. No error found. Combatants, prepare to deploy.
Aleseness, ready for launch.
Pilot in position. Striker entering launch tunnel. Brake system safety disengaged. Pilot in control. Ready for launch.
Hiya, Anka Bell here. I'll be your CIC for this mission. Just joined the team. Still getting settled. But looks like we're diving straight into missions. Looking forward to working with you. For this mission, we'll locate the 3 patrol strikers we lost communications with in Moshmok. Latest SAT images show activity at an abandoned base to the southwest. A massive amount of Thea's Vanguard forces has been active in the area. This is a rescue mission, so try to avoid going toe-to-toe. Our CO will fill you in with the details.
Pilot, I'm your commanding officer, Christian. I'll be leading this operation. We'll drop you off near Moshmok with a submarine. From there, use the underwater elevator to reach the abandoned base. Your squad will meet you at the entrance. Aleseness is fully geared up this time, ready for anything. Close combat, long range, and solid defense. We won't let your striker go in naked like your last atmospheric entry.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Aleseness, off we go. Let's do this.
Pilot, the Corite readings are off here. I'll confirm the extraction point ASAP once you're done. This is where the UWC built their mass driver. After the orbital elevator attack, the UWC disbanded, and the base was abandoned. We'll conduct our search here. Last SAT update shows strikers engaged in combat in the area.
With whom? Thea's Vanguard?
Not sure.
Chaos follows them wherever they go. It's only a matter of time before we're caught up in their circus.
They were lunar civilians who fought their government for equal rights. But now, they've resorted to...
HQ, do you see that? This doesn't even make sense.
Looks like it was just shot down. The Corite's spreading fast.
Watch out! Thermal spike! Friendly IFF. Objective confirmed. Data received. Syncing up for investigation.
Focus on what's in front of you.
Hideous paint job? Yeah, that's Thea. This is Mizra Matrix's Shadow Special Task Force. Identify yourselves.
Thank goodness it's Aleseness. We're with Mizra Matrix. Thalassian Patrol Squad 4. Verification code has been sent. Over.
ID confirmed. Glad you're safe. What happened here? Any clue when Thea's forces are gathering?
They had us trapped.
Activated.
Damn Earthers! Die! They're all gonna die!
Incoming! Watch out! I'll stall them. Get to the exit.
Mizra Matrix is poking their nose in too? Great. Not a chance. You're going down today. You think your break striker makes you a hero? Pathetic.
Shield activated. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Melee mode. Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
surrender. They're not worth dying for.
You know nothing. The moon was built on our backs. You Earthers have no clue what we've been through.
Elysius, stay away from it. What? Corite doesn't spread this quickly.
D3. Carbon tax. March.
You hearing this?
Day 1.
Phase 1's done. Don't drag this out. Come home.
Day 225. Transfer. Accumulate strength. Earth. Day 556. Pilot. New identity. Food. Day 2122. Witness. Exterminate. Search. Stone. Day 2144.
Shield
Fight. And survive.
unavailable now. Shield activated. Shooting guard unavailable now. Shield deactivated. Shield deactivated.
Ride's on its way. I need your coordinates.
Now is the time. Deploy the extraction beacon.
Now?
Let's light them up!
Let's light up some fireworks for him.
Now the airdrop can finally reach us. Yeah, we're pretty tight on time. But still, let's freshen up before joining the fight.
Gear up while you can. Can't have too much firepower.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop. Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop. Airdrop on site. Gear up now. Airdropped weapons are universal. You can even try your luck with the enemy's airdrop pods.
All this fighting over Corite, but somehow everyone's on the same page about weapon interfaces. Huh.
The Striker manual mentions that surplus weapons can be mounted in the reserved slots.
Shield activated.
Press the switch weapons key to swap between the modular weapons and default weapons.
You can replenish ammo by finding magazines on neutralized hostiles or in supply crates.
Destroy as many extractors as you can before the ship arrives. They release subterranean Corite, which triggers pulse storms.
They might deploy more to keep you from leaving.
This is madness.
That Corite extractor was built for mining. Now it's a terrifying weapon. If they release the Corite, one pulse storm will wipe out everything on the island.
The three factions are mining and researching Corite and Mashmak. Is this some kind of power play by Thea? To have their insane demands met and fight the moon?
It's probably more than that. Did you see the crystals? They're everywhere.
Shield activated.
Yeah, we've done what we could. I don't think we can dismantle more extractors.
HQ has pinpointed the extraction area, sending the coordinates your way. Beacon deployed. Your ride will be there in 2 minutes. Hang in there.
Coordinates confirmed. Let's get this evac started.
Finally, getting out of this hellhole.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't stop them.
See those Corite pulse storms? They're small, but they pack a punch. They can do a lot of damage to the fluid armor and the Striker itself.
We need a safer route.
Those storms are expanding. We can't risk losing Elysius. You need to make sure you make it. Even if we don't.
We move as one. Let's go.
Still got an airdrop beacon. Now they'll rue the day.
Unavailable now. Shield activated. Unavailable now.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Shield activated. Stabilizing. Unavailable now. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Airship on site. This is it. Deploy the beacon and start the evac.
Energy low. Shield activated.
I thought we'd still have 100 years to figure a way out of our demise after the catastrophe. But now that we're seeing how fast Corite spreads, that might be 30 years. Maybe less. We've lost 2/3 of the population to the catastrophe. I saw a chance for us to unite, to rebuild our homes. I had high hopes that Corite could spur growth in technology and offer a path to human survival. But ironically, we've put everything we know into this striker behind me. All it changes is how we fight each other. Another way to quench our thirst for blood. Everybody wants a better life. Fertile land, breathable air. So we keep scrabbling over what's left of Earth's resources. And now one of our brave pilots discovered in Mashmak that Corite is conscious. It can grow, maybe even replicate human experiences. We're not sure if it's a sentient being in a different form. But it's spreading much faster than we expected. Shadow was founded to resolve conflicts and protect human rights. We used to only deal with people-related conflicts. But now this Corite consciousness will sure stir things up. Resource wars are about to get real ugly. If humanity can't get their act together, it's on us to bridge the gap between humanity and Corite. Mashmak's ground zero for Corite disasters, and a battleground for extremist factions. Our job? Stop these lunatics from releasing Korite and polluting the surface.
And even if Korite is proven to be sentient, we'll still need to find a way to survive.
Let's buy humanity some more time.
Christian, can I have a few words?
It wasn't the pilot. Voice was off, and the striker fought like someone else.
We're analyzing the combat.
The combat data? No, that's not what I mean.
Something's wrong. The crystal's infecting living beings. It's not infection. It's fusion. Or maybe evolution.
Evolving into silicone-based life forms. Sounds like something from an old sci-fi movie. If that's the case, then we're probably dealing with something way beyond our understanding. Get some rest. I'll keep you guys updated.
Combat alert! Combat alert! New mission received. All relevant personnel proceed to the tactical station.
Things aren't looking good, Chief. Korite's everywhere. Resources are running low. Wars are unavoidable. More than anything, this is a test of morals. Right. And I'm not holding my breath on that. The three factions in the moon are openly at each other's throats. Pair that with the chaos in Mashmak and the borders. Our hands are pretty full. Our pilots need different strikers for various combat situations. How'd it go with the pilots? Ah! Speaking of the devil, Chief's got a mission for you. We're short on pilots, so this mission's on you. SAT-scan found an 8-kilometer-wide sinkhole in the Union's Kraub region. Windrose is conducting unauthorized mining for Korite. They might have used optical camo. SAT images weren't clear. So, we don't know if they're armed. The Matrix will send 5 pilots alongside our squad. You know how it is. Strategy and striker pairings are key in co-op missions. Confirm your striker with Alessio. Get prepped and move out as soon as the mission's live. We just rolled out 2 new break strikers. Come, I'll show you.
New mission available. Stego, ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike. Tricera, ready to strike. Falcon, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Capture and defend the 3 data nodes in the cropped sinkhole. Capturing the nodes recovers abnormal mining data in the sinkhole. Recover data before Windrose destroys the mine.
Tricera, off we go.
Objective, seize data
Score
nodes
points by capturing and defending data nodes A, B, and C in the sinkhole. The first squad to reach 1,000 points wins. Now, head to Node A.
Stabilizing. Node A activates in 10 seconds.
Wait for Node A to become available. Node A is now available for capture.
Kill. Shield down. Node
Now,
A
head to the
captured.
other nodes. Capturing them can speed up the scoring process.
Nodes B and C activated. Seize all nodes immediately. Captured by enemy. Capturing data node. Shield. Enemy down. Node C captured. Kill.
Capturing all 3 data nodes within the sinkhole is the quickest way to win. Work with your team. Capture and defend the nodes.
Energy low. Enemy down. Capturing data node. Shield down. Shield off. Enemy down. Capturing data node. Capturing data node. Insufficient ammo. Capturing data node. Capturing data node. Energy low. Node C
Now we need to capture
captured by
this
enemy.
node.
Insufficient engine output. Enemy down. Capturing data node. Node C captured.
Now we need to capture this node.
Capturing data node. Capturing data node. Node A. Victory!
Tricera's armor isn't just for show.
Now, head out and take care of the next conflict zone. Break a leg.
Falcon, ready to strike. Tricera, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Dismantle the chloride extractors placed by Thea's Vanguard at the observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in time, causing contamination. Reach the target number of dismantled units to halt their plan.
Tricera, off we go.
Entering combat zone.
Score points by dismantling the chloride extractors around the observatory. The first squad to reach 8 points wins. Now, go to Point A. Wait for a chloride extractor to be deployed at Point A.
Stabilizing. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Large extractor deployed at Point A. Dismantle it now.
Stabilizing. Shield down. Insufficient ammo. Enemy down. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Insufficient ammo. Chloride extractor deployed.
We have an extractor to dismantle.
Assist. Energy low. Stabilizing. Dismantling chloride extractor.
Now, head to the other drop points and dismantle more chloride extractors.
Unavailable now. Enemy down. Dismantling chloride extractor.
Only 2 chloride extractors deploy at a time. Dismantle both to take the lead. Remember, working with your squad is the key to success.
We have an extractor to dismantle.
Target out of range. Assist. Assist. Assist! Dismantling Corite Extractor. Stratum Shatterer dismantled. Corite Extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Stabilizing. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Initiating ejection sequence. Ready for deployment. Corite Extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Auto fire control system unlocked. Corite Extractor deployed. Energy low. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Corite Extractor deployed. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Corite Extractor dismantled. Assist! Stabilizing. Enemy down. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Fortress form required. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Stratum Shatterer dismantled. Insufficient ammo. Assist. Corite Extractor deployed.
We have an extractor to dismantle.
Dismantling Corite Extractor. Energy low. Dismantling Corite Extractor. Enemy down. Energy low.
Watch out! Large Corite Extractor incoming. Dismantling it yields 2 points. There won't be any chloride extractors at points A and B when a large chloride extractor is being deployed.
Battle ends in 180 seconds. Dismantling chloride extractor. Lord. Victory!
Tricera's got it covered.
The investigation on the Korite from our last Mashmak op is moving slow due to lack of data. It's hard to believe, but one thing's clear. The enemy pilot was rapidly crystallized. But how that striker was able to operate unmanned is still a mystery. We've analyzed the data on Thea's extractors in Mashmak. Those machines were designed to excavate Korite from miles underground, exacerbating the pulse storms in Mashmak. Thea is still fixated on Mashmak after their last defeat. We have spotted them regrouping, prepping to drop more extractors. What they're doing is speeding up the spread of Korite. The pulse storms in Mashmak are kicking up the Korite haze, and the monsoon spreading it across the globe. Livable space is shrinking as we speak. Don't forget, the mining sites are also destroying our world. The exposed crystal areas are growing, and the spread rate is increasing. Our analysis shows if the remaining habitable areas keep getting eaten up, humanity will only have 30 years left, maybe even less. Based on the latest findings from Mashmak, we need to look at Korite from a new perspective.
Is the spread a natural disaster, or a silicone-based species trying to take over?
Either way, with enough wit and grit, I'm sure we'll stop this ticking time bomb.